We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can.
So, Jena, what can people do who don't live in an eco-village to make their community more sustainable?
Well, what's really interesting is if you search online for the term transit town, transition town, it comes up with a bunch of different cities across America that are doing this sort of eco-village mentality, but with more of a neighborhood city environment. And what a transition town is it's something that's sort of enabling you to get to know your neighbors, get to know your water lines, get to know, north, south, east, and west, getting to know who has lemon trees, who has plum trees, what can we do exchange-wise. It's also basically enabling you with the knowledge to survive if we had some form of a oil crisis or a water crisis, to be able to act in a more sustainable way. And so transition town ideas is that basically any neighborhood that you're in, just get to know your neighbors, get to know what they're having. I mean, if you can't build it on such a huge level in the sense of like, you're using gray water systems for your toilet and, recycling, to the utmost detail, you could at least understand, like, who has fruit trees on your block, where your local doctor is. Is there a doctor in the block that you live in? Is there any way that you would be interested to learn to share goods or values? I think sometimes the easiest way to get to know your neighbors is just even like a neighborhood block party that has more of like a sustainable backing, But if anyone's interested in it, I always find that you have to practice it before you can start telling people about it. And I think what's really great about living in this neighborhood, Echo Park, is that, you walk by, it's such lush vegetation. But there's a couple people that have chickens here. And that is a much more sustainable way of running a garden, is because they'll do all of your pest control and, the manure is amazing. They feed off of very little, and it has more of a sustainable structure. So you'll see like people's sort of green yards that kind of are isolating, and they use a lot of water. They're not thinking about, basically sustainability. What you need is We've just stopped for an intermission as my mind slips and spills down the interstate. No, but for someone who's interested in being a part of an eco-village, I would say, recommend checking out the eco-village here in Koreatown, actually, which is an apartment building and a couple houses of a square block. And they're able to call it an eco-village because everyone owns their own property, but has been able to sort of work together to build a value system that they all agree upon, some form of like a shared understanding. They come together with group meetings, committee. They buy their food in bulk together, It's cheaper, it's more beneficial, less plastic waste. There's a lot of different things you can do, but even just starting with composting is such a great thing.
That's true. That's true. There are many things you can do. There are infinite things you can do. Well, maybe not infinite things, but there are so many solutions. In fact, maybe the whole problem is already solved. Maybe it's just a matter of celebrating those solutions.
And that's what permaculture is about, is that the problem is the solution. You don't have a worm problem, you have a goose problem. You have to sort of think, instead of the problem being this big, you have to sort of come back and see it for the grander scheme, is that problem is actually someone else's solution. And if you just let them in to naturally solve it, then everything will run in a much more functional, natural way.
Exactly.
Yes, we can.